Black and Cold, number 69. Sam Josiah. What's up, Makai? What up, Tim? Who else come and join us tonight? What up, Black? Show number 69. Plain OJ, Mike the Great.
What up, Cole?
What up, Black?
Chilling, man.
What's popping with you?
Shit, today was a good day, you know.
What went on for you?
Um, just the G, been the biggest embraces in the black and cool, like they embraced us, salute them, Mike the Great, everybody that's been in this 1008 area, that's kind of dope, you know. It's just amazing what's going on, man.
Say, I kind of want to touch on the post that I had put out earlier, right? On the storyline, I put up a post about that I think that I'm an advocate for the NOAA game and for the NOAA coaches and for, I ain't just going to say the NOAA game, but I'm talking about the NOAA game in specific this time. And I asked the question, do people agree that I am an advocate for the NOAA game, the NOAA kids, and the NOAA coaches? And like 96% of people said yes, right? I brought that up to say this, fool. All that unnecessary try to shoot people down, unbothered. Unbothered. Still gonna smile, still gonna sleep, still gonna love everybody. Straight up. 14, 13 gonna be something. We should see.
We'll see.
So
Willie
I want
Hall
I want to
Panthers, I
put that
see you
out
in the
there.
building. I see you,
Huh?
Willie Hall. Willie Hall in the building, you hear me?
Oh, I see him. Willie Hall in the building.
Big
Triple J
seven
in the
ball.
building. Derek Dunbar. What's happening? But what we talking about today, though, Black? It's supposed to be Mama Ball. We ain't got no guests.
Yeah,
What up,
Miami ball,
G5? Three-time MVP, G5.
Miami ball Friday. Scare hours, yeah. The scare hours. Like, man, Willie Hall, though, I tell you this, Cole. When B got on there, he really set the tone for this shit forever Park, you know. They got a lot of things cooking over there with the coaches department. Start with the coaches first. So every park should be trying to embrace their leaders and embrace the newcomers that's coming on the parks. Need to get more people involved in coaching, though. You know, you need more parks to come back together and you know, kind of like to say, now it's becoming great again.
No, it is becoming great again. But why is that? Why would you, what would you contribute that to?
Oh, you the one that's the forefront, the biggest representative, the biggest face. You know, you people gotta understand, man. Like this ain't the game that you think you want to play, cause it's scary hours for real. You know, 7 years plus. Ain't no they had people that do what you do, Cole, but ain't nobody could do it like you. Everybody know you have facts. 99% of the time it be facts. You just gotta do your homework. That's why I soak up all the games. I get more information from you and the coaches, but really you been enlightening me about everybody.
I want people to go just take a look back at some of the old work we did, or some of the old work that I said was done, like with me and Toe. And then when I first started the 1008 thing, just go look at some of that old work. Because I say this, I know for a fact that people will hate. That's without a cert. That's what anything you're doing in life, if you're gonna be great at it, or even if you're gonna be really good at it, somebody is not gonna like the fact that you are making yourself great, right?
But here's the thing about that person, cool. That person only relevant because of you. You know, and you created the star in them. Like you bring them to the forefront. It's really about the kids. It's not about the coaches, but it's kind of about the coaches. You got to know
It,
your lane. You got to stay in your lane, man.
but you know,
Know your
Black, my thing
lane.
is about coaches though, cause I fuck with coaches. I fuck with
P
coaches.
P train in the building. I see you. I see you, P train.
Yeah, but I mess with coaches. Like coaches are the reason. Coaches are the real reason I'm so intertuned to doing what I do. Cause think about it. I started on Facebook, right? I started on Facebook. Wasn't no children on Facebook. So when I started my brand was really for the coaches to have a place that they can unite because they're the leaders of the city, right?
Yeah,
So my whole thing was for the coaches. And what eventually happened was I started taking a liking to the players, individual players, right? So that means we started liking the team. I've always was into the game, but I was more about the leaders of the city who I know had all the power. Because I don't think the coaches realize, excuse me, how much power they really have within their city. And the reason it may look like I got some influence because the coaches got all influence. And I go through them and to them for everything. You know what I'm saying? So it started on the coach's back. It is about the kids, but it's not all about the kids. Not all about the kids. It's about the coaches. It's about the kids. It's about the parents. It's about the games, the organization. That's what it's about for me. It's not tied into one thing. It's everything. It's all that because all that make one thing. All that make a great New Orleans. All that. You heard me?
yeah, that's scary hours. I see you, Harrell. I see the
I
Harrell
see him.
people.
I
I
see the
see the
you.
Harrell people. I see you. I see you.
I see the you. You
Yeah,
heard me?
yeah, yeah.
And
Look,
is Makai in here? Is Makai in here?
let me let the Harrell people know something right now.
After you finish, I
You
want to tell
know,
Makai something when you're done.
like Makai. Makai, money making Mitch. Who else on Harrell right now? Come up in the 1008.
Trey, Killer Man,
Trey.
Khalil. It's all of them. All
Yeah,
them
yeah.
little dudes.
The group that's playing this shit, like, what's special is that y'all are stars. When the Jamboree time come, y'all, the story is created behind Harrell, but it's about them kids that's really playing out there. Called the names, the real stars, the multimillionaires that's playing on the service. So we're gonna keep it similar to
The
these
sports centers,
kids.
huh?
Yeah, the sport. Yeah, man, the sports centers.
The Jets, huh?
Yeah, the Jets, the Jet, like it's so many new faces. I'm excited about this year football. Me, man. Like I said, I'm ready to tackle. I see you, Goretti in the building. Shout out to OG Nick, OG J Smash. Don't let that go ahead, man.
Mm.
It's tough. OG Monster is tough. The Big Apple. They call Goretti the Big Apple. It's NYC now.
New
You
York
know,
City.
New York City, yeah.
But at the end of the day, though, Black bro, I want to tell them the dudes, whatever, whatever way somebody might feel about me on a personal note, however somebody may feel about me, and it could be your daddy. I'm talking to all them little dudes out there. I'm talking to every little dude out there that mess with 1008. And if y'all parents out there, y'all should hear me say this too. Your daddy could not like me. Your coach could not like me. The people could not like me. But at the end of the day, I fucks with y'all. At the end of the day, I love y'all children. So y'all, hey, I don't care no more. I don't care no more. I really don't care no more. It's like that with me. I don't care no more. So, no, I'm not about to stop because I committed myself to do this. I committed myself to do this for the long run. You heard me? What you got, Black?
Oh, what's going on this weekend? They got the baseball playoff. I mean,
Baseball
the
championship.
championship game.
Championship. That's where
Yeah,
I'm at. Baseball
yeah.
championship.
Talk about who gonna be into that. Like, what's going on with that?
Well, I know the first game going on at 9:30. That's gonna be Punter Train, Coach L, and I think they're going up against Willie Hall. That's 11 and 12-year-olds. They Ponte training Willie Hall. And then a 9 and 10-year-old game is gonna be Pontchartrain in Lakeview. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going for Pontchartrain. I want to see Pontchartrain pull it off. Pontchartrain needs that hardware for their baseball program. You know what I mean? You build on that. That's the thing that you grow on. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, facts, facts. Man, so what's like, they're getting into tackle next week. Everybody get into equipment coming Wednesday, This Wednesday everybody be getting equipment, John Marie right around the corner, It ain't too far away. Got a few weeks till we get there.
Well, yeah, I think before John Marie's hit, I think once people start putting equipment on, because you know how the game gonna go, you're gonna start seeing scrimmage and practice games start taking place by next
On them.
Monday. After they put
Yeah.
equipment on by next Monday, people gonna be ready to go heat up with something. You know what I'm saying?
Big money Q Rich. You hear me? You're a hot player out there,
Q
man.
Q Rich Q Rich came in
Yeah,
the building.
No, he ain't coming to build it, but I might bring him on to my, come join Scary Hours Agency,
Yeah,
work something
yeah,
out with his
yeah.
parents,
Q Rich
Cute.
fired me, fool.
Hey man, he gotta have somewhere. He's still gonna be part of the 1008,
Yeah,
Still
that
gonna be
boy
part of
that boy
that.
fired me though. He fired me. So I've been hired and fired.
hmm That's tough right there. That's tough right there, Mitch. What's going on up there at the U? You want to smoke with Cav and Buddy them? Them Saints? Set it up, man. Set it up. You get what you want this year. Anybody that want another team, coaches, y'all know what this is, man. This been going on before my time. I'm just we gonna keep it going. I like the hype, me. I like the team that believe, they got a chance because everybody got a fellow. But it's looking scary at 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, and 12. G5, yeah. G5, that face for that, for the kids, cool. G5, the face of 11
Big
and 12.
Big Mello. Big Mello. Big Flashy, Mr. Flashy.
Big Flash in the building. Nah, I ain't coaching, man. I ain't doing nothing, man. Nah, I ain't, you won't see me. All I do is get deals. I get deals. I work my magic. I tell you that. I'm great at what I do. You know, like everybody knows it's gonna be a show. It's gonna be a real show. Got some kids at her rub on sign a scary album. Don't let that go over your head, bitch. Working somebody with a few of them. You know, because it's always another place. It's always somewhere better. Always. This is a business. Y'all gotta keep this like a business. This is a big business. Do not get in your feelings. Ain't no
Hey,
kid. Look,
boy.
look.
Boy.
People be getting in their feelings, but you gotta understand these kids got agents, and if that's what it is, hey, accept the game. You gotta respect what the agent brings to the table to help the
You hear
kid to put them in
Norman
a good
coming
situation.
back.
Big Ray, I see you.
What
OG,
up, Big Ray?
Miss Gladys in the building. OG TT.
I don't know if somebody was coming on tonight. Cause I only really came on for one thing, dog. Real spill. I just came on to say I'm coming back. You heard me? That's all I wanted to tell the world. Like, I don't give a fuck no more. I'm coming back. You heard me?
Shout out to the Dolphins. Making overseas business public. Actually coming out saying they won't get back in there. That's dope. The lead is where it's at. July 17th. Bring the kids out. Earl Smith Jr. next camp. Oh, okay. Yeah. Shout out to Earl Smith Jr.
Earl Smith Jr. What's on your head though, bro?
Coach, this enlighten everybody on, when the things you saying and like what you mean by, you just don't care no more. This is always the story, the person that's telling the story.
The story is The story is I can't even explain what the story is. But it's a story that's contained in me, that's starring me. You heard me? Like this particular story, I'm the star of this particular story. You know what I mean? And it's just watching how people, quote, people, how they deal with when they don't agree with something I might say or I might do or how I might feel. People got to know that the reason that I do this, yeah, I'm going to talk about this shit again. The reason I do this, because I fuck with y'all children. You heard me? I don't care if y'all don't like me no more. I done took my lick for people not liking me already. You heard me? I took my lick for that. I know how y'all feel about me. I know exactly how y'all feel about me. Y'all showed me. Y'all showed me y'all hand. I know how y'all feel about me. So now I'm here to tell y'all I feel good about me now. So now I'm doing my thing. Straight the fuck up. I'm doing my thing. On my monster. You heard me?
Mm-hmm. Facts. You know, but hey, it's just that's part of this world. Cool, you gotta think. You know, they have people out there that's hecklers, and they got people out there just they be on what they be on. Everybody don't be on the same jet. Everybody ain't going where you going at, cool.
I see the
Keep
gang in the
training.
building.
Yeah. I see them in the building.
I see the gang. You not
Facts.
in it for the people to like you. It's for the kids. Right. But my whole thing is this though. At the end of the day, y'all know me. Y'all know I really like everybody. You know how I love everybody because that's what I was sent here to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Booger Nation. Yeah. Straight up. Yup. Being 4L for sure. You heard me? Shout out to Coach Calvin and L. Davis. That's one of my guys. Now I'm trying to get Calvin under contract too. But Calvin's supposed to be coaching 11 and 12 football at L. Davis though, so that might be a little scary hours. That might depend on what their numbers start looking like. We gotta start promoting these other teams getting their numbers up, dog. You heard me? We might have to start doing something to get these other smaller parts of these newer teams to get their numbers up. Because I really want to see Joe Brown do well. You heard me? I want to see Joe Brown do well. I want to see L. Davis do well. Because they need more competition. They need more games.
Yeah, Uptown need more teams.
Right,
You
right.
know,
Uptown need more teams.
yeah,
Badly.
they definitely need more teams uptown and downtown and in the east. We need more teams. We need more people to get involved in the parks. You know,
That boy Benjamin said some cool stuff to me today. He was like, the Pulse is supposed to be, I forgot how he said it, but it was cold. I wish he was on here to come in and say what he said. He told me some cool stuff about the Pulse to the neighborhood and how it's supposed to be stopping the crime. It's supposed to be there to do a specific job with crime prevention. That it needs more people need to come to the park and hold the park more accountable for the crime that goes on in the neighborhoods of the park. Something like that he was spitting, but he was on fire with it though. He was on fire with it though. What up, Ken? I had to go look and see what Chill Out 504 was, man. I don't be knowing all them Instagram names.
mm.
But what's poppin' though, Black? You gotta have something to talk about tonight because I'm chilling. You
Yeah,
heard me?
you really supposed to. That's how it used to be. No, it used to be you play for your where you came up at, where you grew up at, pretty much. You know, I wish that the old now compared to now. You know, if you take out the weight, man, if they had media back then, whoo. So right now it's just a blessing, cool. That
Hey,
you've been doing it. You've been making it relevant.
but let me say this on another level. This on some Nord stuff, right? That transfer stuff, real stuff. If y'all trying to transfer, I'm talking about anybody, I need y'all to listen to me. If y'all trying to transfer, please handle your business with the paperwork. Put the transfer papers in. That's gonna be very important. that you put the transfer papers in because people are looking to sabotage other teams. You hear me? People are looking to do something. Put your paperwork in. That's all I'm saying. And I'm saying this as an agent of kids. Put your paperwork in. So nobody can veto nothing. Just put your paperwork in.
Facts. The spelling bee champ call from the west side.
Oh
She
yeah,
west side vibe,
yeah.
man. West side vibe.
Yeah. Miss I can't how you say that last name? Goretti?
I
Azalea
think.
Goretti?
Yeah.
She should be celebrated. Shrimp. I know Shrimp gonna say something about this. We about to talk about the spelling
Mike
bee
the
champ.
Great. I see you, boy.
Spelling
You're
bee
a
champ from across
star.
the river. Yeah. She from across the river. Y'all gotta give us credit for the album. Y'all gotta give that West Side credit for the album. Like, like on an educational tip, she set the new standard. She set the standard. And guess what? I hear she go to regular school. And they say, and she a hooper.
Mm.
You got that. You get your interview right now if you want. I ain't tripping. This for y'all.
He's your mama from Uptown.
Hey, a lot of moms from uptown. My mom from uptown too. You heard me? Oh, she homeschooled. Oh, that's why she's so cool. Her mama and great then. So Uptown got a great mother that they made who got this girl on this A1 level like this. I'm gonna say, nah, she really different. Met her. Like they said they got the Instagram or the YouTube videos out of the girls dribbling like 4 basketballs at one time.
She like that?
Yeah, they say she like that.
Yeah, you know what that mean, not cool.
What that mean? You about to
That's
screw
going.
her? You about to try to sign the
No,
scary
no,
house
no, no,
management?
no. Hey, no, cause cool. By the time she get to college, shit. You talk numbers, her numbers gonna be everything gonna be able to fit. Look at how she starting off. She won this LMB. So the basketball gonna be second hand to education always. But it might be, who knows, man. That's a blessing. Represent the city, West Side vibes. That's dope. Just to see somebody from the city accomplish something that great. 'Cause that's
That
great.
great. That's great. That's like
That's
one of the
good.
greatest
Yeah.
things that ever could have happened to the city of New Orleans, to the state of Louisiana. That's one of the greatest things ever.
Oh man, let's see. Who trying to stop the Chris Paul trade? Shit, they try to alley hoop it. They pretty much try to alley hoop it, like damn. Before the people open. Before the people open. Let's get around. Don't let that go over your head, man. That's tough right there. Man, come on, bro. Told you. That's
Hey.
why.
Let's just say this. Let's leave it at this. We know how to handle situations when it comes to the paperwork. And that's what I was just talking about. Man, put your paperwork in. Put your paperwork in. For every reason that you might be trying to go to a better situation for your player, whatever the situation may be. If you're trying to put the kid in a better situation, I'm for it. Now, don't be trying to get no team together and get all the best players on one team. Like, that ain't what that's about. But if you got a situation and you need to put a kid in a better situation, all means go for it. You heard me?
Not a
All means
league is
go
not
for
a
it.
league is even off now. Not is the dice been rolled. Y'all gotta understand. You
I like
gotta do
that
what's
question. That
best.
boy said, can Mike the Great carry his squad to another championship?
Mm. We
I
only
put
could see. We only could see, and it ain't just Mike the Great. Yeah, we talk about him, but it's the people you don't know. So we'll see. More stars will be created. We'll see.
now.
We'll
Let
see.
me say this. I'm gonna say this about Mike the Great to answer that question. Coming in, if I had to go check Vegas, their odds to win would be the highest. Like their odds to win a championship at 78 will be the highest. Keep in mind, you got to remember the rookie and the veteran, the coaches of this team. How is that going to mesh? How is that going to mesh? You know what I'm saying? And I
Mhm.
know they're going to have a great work relationship because they work together already itty bitty. But now it's bigger boys. It's more of a skill set that has to be taught along the trench lines of this game here tonight, 7 and 8. You know what I mean? So coaching
Mm-hmm.
gonna play a very, very big part because I know they got coaches that 7 and 8 year old that's really out there coaching. So scheme might be a bigger factor in 7 and 8. So I don't know. Who think
Uh,
will be the favorite going in?
it's gonna be a lot of they got the U got a good 7 8 year old team without Mike Degree. From what I'm hearing, they got
Mike
like
the Great played for Milner though, man.
yeah, I understand that, but they ain't lacking none up there. They got something up there. And he played with Miller, but I'm saying before this hit the world, because this changed the game right there. That was a game changer. Pretty much.
Yeah, yeah,
It
it was a
changed the
game
game. It was
changer.
a game changer.
No
That's why
fact.
it hurt. It hit real different, dude. It hit real different. Yeah, 99. Yeah, he
I
great
like
too.
the fact. You know what? I love 99. I love Chief, and I love the fact that everybody knew that boy is 99. I love that. I love that. I love that. He a star though.
Yeah,
He a
he'll
star.
start. Yeah, he definitely a start. 5 and 6, like I said, man, I'm excited for 5 and 6
Crack
this
brothers.
year.
Crack
Yeah,
brothers.
oh yeah, the Craig brothers,
That's who.
the
Crack
the the,
brothers.
the Jet, the JJ, like, hey, is a new litter that's coming up. You know, they got
Hey,
some
oh,
new
don't forget.
stars.
Hey, Goretti gonna have a nice little quarterback at 5 and 6 now.
Oh yeah, you know
Like,
that
like,
boy,
like,
man.
like. Ken gonna be
Hey,
nice at
hey,
quarterback for the
hey,
G at 5 and 6.
I don't talk about Ken that much because he gonna, most likely done the scary hours thing. But yeah, he one of the most slept on quarterbacks at 5 and 6. Probably by far one of the best quarterbacks at 5 and 6.
I might.
I'm just saying now.
Hey, hey, no, no,
I
no.
don't
You make a
know.
valid point for him. You make a valid point for him. He get it. He get it. Goretti need a quarterback at 7 and 8. No, they don't. No, they don't neither.
Nah,
No, they
they don't
don't.
need, yeah,
No, no, they don't. No, they don't.
they don't need no quarterback. They got one.
You can't say that podcast. Well, what up? What up, DAB? You heard me, Dab Squad. So, what else we talking about? We ain't gonna be on long tonight, dog.
All right, but this cool like when all right. Give me your preseason picks for 7 and 8. Who you like at 7 and 8?
Goretti.
But I'm just saying, before this, I didn't have them in my top five. I didn't have the Red in the top
Oh
five of
no,
my
no, no,
7 and 8.
no, not before this. Not
That's
before
what
this, no.
that's
But
what I'm saying.
we all know this. Mike the Great, he changed that narrative. When you put that
Mm-hmm.
boy with Sean Johnson, that narrative changed. How did Nadal? What team Nadal is on? Big Nadal. What team he on? He's 7 8 this year. What? No, one man don't make no
Nah,
team.
nah.
No, they keep on trying to do that. But Mike the Great is special. But they ain't got one man on that team. They got a lot of little dudes on that team.
That
I'm
y'all don't
telling
know
you,
about.
that team is not gonna be no one man show. We know Mike gonna sell the most tickets. We know that. But football wise, that team not gonna be no one man show.
We got a lot of talent on that team at 7 and 8 at the G.
That's Benjamin about to come in.
All right, bet.
What's up, bro?
What up, B?
I'm cooling, cooling, cooling. Outside,
What you doing, Foley?
man. Just trying to they got I forgot Sunshine Anderson at 7140. That's my gig for the night. So y'all want
You
to come
talking
out?
about Sunshine Anderson with the what that? Heard it
What you
all
think?
before her.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She out here tonight. You hear me?
Oh yeah.
So
I,
we're gonna
I
have fun.
can't I can't wait to see the stars in there too. The new ones gonna be created. The ones that's been here before. You know.
I heard y'all talking about Mike the Great.
Oh, out there, B, what's going on with that, man? That's just shit. Just
Say
What's
talking
happening?
like.
Say, I don't be knowing nothing near him. I be lost in the sauce. I don't know. I ain't know who Mike the Great was. I ain't know who his daddy was. I was just getting acquainted. They was like that, a superstar in the park or something. I'm like, superstar? I went to getting the candy together. You heard me? Like, here, flood that boy right quick. What you
Yeah,
want?
man.
Nachos? How you want them? You heard me? Extra peppers? God damn.
Yeah.
God damn. God damn. What been up, though?
Nothing. Somebody
Oh
said shit how
man,
these adults hit on their kid, man.
man. Mike,
You
you
said hate?
know, yeah, you know Mike, man. Mike, when Mike make moves, that will come with that. That energy, grown people getting in their
Wait, hold on.
feelings. It
The
get tough.
7-year-old?
Yeah, the 7-year-old. It's not about his daddy. It's about the 7-year-old. Yeah,
The
that's tough.
8-year-old,
They
he
got
8
The
hate
now.
coming
eight, the
from a
eight. Look,
wow.
B, he pressure. He pressure. He pressure. And he,
What position he play? What he do?
he do
Quarterback.
everything.
He a
he could
quarterback.
he could play any skill position on the field.
Wow.
He Kyler Murray on steroids. You heard me?
So look, Cole, I don't even know where he came from. He came from Harrell or something.
From Milton.
Where he came?
He played for Milton last year.
All right. Oh, all right. All right. He wanted them. All right. He wanted them free agents from Milne.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I hear
Say, I
Cool
wonder
Kelly going back to Milton though. I seen a picture of Ali today with a Milton uniform on.
what a Milne uniform. I seen him sign his paperwork and said Harrell.
Who?
Cool Kelly.
Oh, I don't know.
At the
I
Nord
don't know.
meeting, is on my page. It said Harrell. I went live on the page. It said Harrell. So now he at Milne. He back at Milne.
Man, I don't know what Cool Kelly. You know, last time we talked to Cool Kelly said we don't know. I don't know what Cool Kelly at, bro. I really don't know. Cool
Yeah,
got a
I
lot
don't
of
know.
things going on right now. I see Cool Kelly got the kennels. I see he
Right.
got the party bus. I see he got the vending machine. Shout out to Cool Kelly, man. Cool Kelly out here
Say,
working. Cool
say,
Kelly.
long as he stay out the east, I'm good. You hear me?
Huh?
This Benjamin's world out here, baby. You hear me? Just don't step foot in the east like somebody else did. You hear me? I just dropped off flies at his front store.
Who?
It's a dirty game, y'all.
That went over my head there.
It's a dirty game. No, I'm just playing. I ain't even go around their front store, but for real, like every poke, they need to spread it out some new. You hear me? Like
B.
all the heavy hitters, like I like Shockey being at Digby.
No,
He's still
B.
at
Hold up,
Digby, huh?
B. You was telling me something tonight about the parks in the community and shit. What you was telling me about that? Tell that to them what you was telling me.
Cool. That's all. Wait,
Tonight
Jagu.
when you came swung on me tonight.
Oh, when I was saying they ain't ready to hear all that about the
That park.
championships and all
I'm
that.
talking about just that very specific park. About the parks in the community and failing and that type of thing.
Oh yeah. I just feel like every park, it put like this: if you've been running a park the last 10 years, I feel like you failed the whole community, and you got to take that on the chin. Stop talking about championships. Stop talking about this kid good. I'm gonna send them to that high school. All them kids going to high school. Them high schools don't matter. They getting killed right after high school as soon as they get out of school. They going to rob something, pull on the door because their mama letting them go at 14. You dig? When you 14, like Max said, what you do when you 14 in life is a bitch. You did. When you 14, you need the most support. So they wait till these kids get 13, 14, they let them go. You did. They let them go. They let them go to the streets. The mama don't want really provide for them. The coaches let them go, and the Pulse really be the only support system a lot of these kids have, especially when they coming from single parent households and the mama got other kids to take care of. If you 15, 16, you not really her priority like that, but you really her only hope. Because if you ain't shit, like where that leave your brothers and sisters at? So a lot of these coaches and Pulse, they be so talking about championships and high schools and all this, but the Pulse let the children go a lot of times after they leave the Pulse level because you got other kids to tend to. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of them, like I cringe when I hear Pulse coaches talk about championships, knowing the murder rate, they've been steady. You know what I'm saying? The last 5, 6 years, why we talking about so much championships? I always used to come on here and vent to y'all, but y'all, y'all kind of cater to the masses a little bit. you know, it's media. That's how it go. But at the end of the day, these kids still dying. We still hearing gunshots all night in the East like it's Call of Duty. Nobody really want to hear that conversation. Not pretty and not good for late night talk
Okay.
shows. But it is what it is. Y'all fell in the community.
Damn.
I'm outside though. Believe that. Stop playing with me. And I'm at the park. And I'm outside every night. I know what's going on out here. I'm
You are
ducking
you?
bullets like them.
Huh?
I said I'm ducking bullets like them. You hear me? Because that's how it is when you're in the field. Look
So
at
what would you recommend a change be to help kind of like change that narrative or that change that storyline? What would you recommend the narrative change to be?
we got to be more than sports. Like we don't have the luxury of being just sports. I would love the luxury of just saying, "Oh, Mike the Great gonna be the best quarterback." All right, Mike the Great the best quarterback, but who he hanging with after practice? Who? All right, Mike the Great got to say no, but why he got all these gang signs and stuff around his name? We got to keep Mike the Great out of that gangland, out of that who your friends is. Mike the Great, not just Mike the Great, Mike the not so great. You know what I'm saying? Grab him
Right.
too, because he might be the next politician. He might be the next football player. Just because we call him Mike the Great at 7, you know what I'm saying? We got to keep him great, and we got to keep all the kids around him great. All of them should be called the greats. You
Amen.
did all of them.
Amen.
Yeah, that's facts.
Amen. Amen.
I
Amen.
believe Lil Mike he definitely gonna embrace that team though. I tell you that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
The
yeah, he
one thing
But
gonna.
but
about the
look, but look, we
mic
need to
though,
spread it out though. East Show need help. East Show need help.
listen.
If you live in East Show, you got people in East Show, that park in that community back there dying every day is getting worse and worse and worse because they don't have nobody back there really doing nothing. We need somebody back there though.
But a lot of people, and I ain't gonna say a lot of people, we need people to go back there and not be afraid to take on the going to East Show opening up a program. Going to
Right,
East Show knock on the doors. We need people like the old Nall used to be out in the streets really to get these kids to come do this shit. Come do it for real.
right,
And you know me, fool. I about you know me. I'm about anything. I want to see East Show be great. The streets is winning 100-1.
right.
Damn.
But
That
look,
boy said
look,
the streets
it
is
do
winning
feel like
100
that.
to 1.
But I ain't gonna lie, when you save one, that should be feeling like you saved a million of them. New. I ain't gonna lie, like because it be feeling impossible sometimes. And shout out to them coaches. Like, look, coach, I ain't here to beat up on them coaches either because they've been trying. It's just that once you keep trying the same thing and it's not working, you hear me? It's time to change it up. It's time to switch it up. You dig? It ain't working. What the things that they've been trying to do the last 5 years, it been good, but it ain't working.
Hey, you want to address that comment Buddy just said?
What he
Buddy said I
said?
can't really agree because once the kids age out of the park, we turn them over to the high school coach. But the issue comes when athletes decide to participate in sports after the park.
But look, I'm gonna tell you why Buddy wrong, and I'm gonna say this respectfully. Why Buddy? Why I disagree? Now I'm not gonna say why he wrong because it's just depends on
How
how
you
you
see the
looking at it.
six
It's a
or the
matter of
nine? How you
perspective.
see
It's
it?
a matter of perspective. So I'm gonna respectfully disagree by saying because who I said called me today? Didn't I say a high school called me today?
They did. I was there.
A
Yes.
coach, a Nord coach called a high school coach called a Nord coach to call me to tap in with me at Goretti to see what's up with the kids because he knows for the last year I've been the ones talking to the parents every day. They venting to me their problems about this child, that child. This child can't get to practice, can't get to practice. This child just need a little help. He just play the game all day. I know this. I know this about these kids since they were 6. That's why the park coach is very important as a part of the family. Like he like an uncle. He not just the dude who babysit your child 2 hours out the day. He
Right,
might be the
right,
only
right,
person your
right,
child would
right,
look up
right,
to, period.
right.
So the park coach responsibility is to be more than like we therapists, we are social workers, we police officers, we coaches, we daddies, we grandpas, we do all. Sometimes you gotta be a mama, wipe a little dude nose, and you know what I'm saying, feed them, nurture them. You know what I'm saying? So like it's deeper than that because I feel like we should never let them go. Like just because my son go to college. I don't say fuck my son. Fuck it, he in college now. He grown. He on his own. No, I'm tapping in with him.
See, and that's the part, and I'm agree with you on the back end of that part. The back end of that when you say, because it's easier to tap in when the boys are in high school, when they're in the college. We still take claim to that. But we don't take claim as much to the other 19 boys that was on the team, where 8 of them in jail and 3 of them got killed and 6 of them got baby mama drama. Like, what you saying is we need to take accountability for all that, not just the
All that.
ones that already gonna be the success story anyway because they got good parents. Cause like most people say, it starts with the parents.
Right.
It starts with the parents,
But
right?
but time out, cool. Who are the parents? All right, us.
Yes, yes.
You can't point the finger at no. You can't say, oh, that's his mama's fault. His mama da da da. No, you seen him stealing. You seen him. You seen him when he was going his first move. You said, "They ain't my child." Boy, you see that? You see them turn over there stealing out that store. They ain't my child. Come on, baby. Don't never be like them. You heard me? You're not gonna go over there and be like, "Look, little bitch, put that shit down before I fuck y'all up." What I told them kids when they broke in out with the concession. I ain't gonna tell nobody. I'm about to get somebody to come around here and punch on one of y'all. Y'all steal from me. Y'all gonna get disciplined. You did. Y'all little hood boogers. You did. Y'all out here just doing what you want to do. Can't nobody tell you nothing. But I got something for that. Just chill out. Don't be around here trying to take from these children that's trying. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna respect me for that. I'm not about to play with you. I'm about to come at you and say, I know it was you who stole my shit. You hear me? Chill out. If you come back in there again, I'm gonna get somebody to punch on you. I ain't telling your mama none of that. Because your mama, she can't do you nothing. That's why y'all here. I'm gonna get somebody to punch on you, bro. Chill out. I don't want to do that, but just leave my shit alone. You too old for that. Let these children grow. And I'm gonna help you, but ask me. But once you steal from me, as a rap, you can't ask me for nothing. Cause I you didn't show your true colors, dog.
Man, be you
That's just the
preaching
basic
tonight,
stuff.
bro.
We can't be scared of these kids, bro. These kids
And you
holding
know
us
what?
hostage because we scared.
I don't even think it's the fact about being scared of the kids. I think these ignorant parents that's coming behind the kids, knowing their kids out there with stupid shit.
Cool,
They not
cool.
coming to de-escalate.
Cole, we scared, Cole. Cole, let me tell you, I was about to get on the interstate. They had 5 little black boys, probably like 13 or 15. They standing by the interstate waiting across the street. The first thing, I didn't say, oh, I hope I don't hit one of them. I said, boy, one of these little bitches try to jump in my car. I swear to God, I run over one of these little bitches. And I had to think, like, it's somebody. Like, why that's my first thought? Because the media, everything else that we see is massaging our mind to hate them too. You know what I'm saying? I told the dude at the store, he jumped out the store to go get him some ice. He left the car door open with his baby in the car. I said, look, brother, whoa, 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 whoa. I said, look, you don't watch the news? I said, them people will put your turn out on Morrison. You better close that door and take that key out that car. You tripping. Because I don't want the little dude that's get in that water because he going to do it. If he see the car door open, he gonna jump in. He gonna take off with it. But I'm a concerned citizen. I'm gonna let you know. Look, that's how that happened. Don't let that happen, little brother. It just take us opening our mouth, not being scared, bro. We scared. When you're scared, you're dead.
That boy said Tim said, but get somebody to punch on him, not going to make him stop.
Who? All right. Keep thinking that. Keep thinking that. What they do when the police catch you? They beat your ass, right? When they send you to jail, what them dudes do? Beat your ass. Trust me. A ass whooping, you can't get no gun in jail. You can't always get no gun. That's why that ass whooping, you spell that ride and you got just what you got right now. I'm telling you right now. They ain't never had no ass whooping. That's why when you punch them in the face, they go grab a gun. Because they ain't never feel that pain. That's the worst pain they ever felt in their life.
Damn, B. What you got, Black? Is B preaching right now, and
Man,
I ain't getting no
hey,
Man,
break,
Black
you heard
talking
me?
up the motherfucking game, man.
man,
You know?
I'm saying, look, look,
Yeah. We
look.
outside.
Yeah, man, Benjamin touched on so much, but he letting people know it's laws you can't break on a G. It's certain things that we not gonna allow. We gotta stand on some
You gotta stand
moment.
on something.
You gotta stand on something. Cause this is a great special thing that's going on at the G. The G is embracing the love of each other, the kids, the coaches, everything. You know?
And the community kids from what Benjamin is saying. You heard me?
Yeah, and the community kids.
Hold on, buddy won't come on. Where you at,
Man,
buddy?
bro.
Send a request in.
I love it, man. Man, Benjamin, like I said, boy, I be learning. You hear me? I be learning from everybody that's around. Like it's
Right,
always a teachable moment, dog. You'll never. If you think you know everything, this ain't the world for you.
right.
This ain't the place for you. Cause if somebody should be able to teach you and tell you something. Y'all need to. What's up, OG buddy? I see you,
Man, what's
bitch.
that? I'm in my office, you heard?
I
Uh-oh.
see you.
All right. So look, this the thing. Ben, I
Uh-huh.
agree with like I say 99% of everything that you said. You know, we had so many conversations about this,
Right.
dog. The thing where I disagree is when you say the playgrounds fails the community. That's the only thing that I'm saying I
But you know
disagree
why I
with.
say that? You know why I say that,
Why?
buddy? Because the children are products. A product is when you add 1 plus 1, you get a product, which is 2. So if at one time Goretti Park was buku police officers that was all coaches and held the community down and it looked a certain way and it felt a certain way, that means somebody touched that community with some tender love and care. All right. And that's why it looked like that. That's why it felt like that. And once you remove that tender love and care, you're going to get exactly what you got. You got a few people who care that's out there risking their life through COVID, risking their life through bullets, and just to get these children together. But the product is what it is. Nobody have a real grip on that community, and it's showing through the news.
But
And our
coach, this what you
practice
gotta
end with
realize.
1:30. You hear from the surrounding neighborhoods. That's the product. The
Coach,
park single-handedly control the crime in each community. I really think it do because it bring a sense of
I'm on the
it bring a sense
how?
of people here, people doing something. You know what I'm saying? It's just like an abandoned house. You walk in an abandoned house, you know nobody been living there. But if you see eggs and all this shit, you like, oh shit, somebody live in this bitch. Somebody been here. So I think these parks just need a sense of somebody just being in a community because when we out there, we police in that area. They know they can't break in that clubhouse when Coach Buddy there, when Coach Benjamin there, when Coach Cole there. They gotta wait till we leave. When we leave the park for the weekend and don't come back for the whole weekend, they knock the whole door off and go in there. So, and from that standpoint, I feel like just us being security guards in the neighborhood and knowing the people and knowing, or if this person get in trouble, I go talk to so and so. Oh, like when y'all speak to the lady on the bike, y'all be like, oh, hey, miss, because y'all know this lady, you done built that relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
When you build those relationships, it shows because the crime automatically goes down in those areas.
All right. So tell me this. This is my
Mm-hmm.
what percentage of kids in the neighborhood do you think actually come and participate in sports in their neighborhood?
I'll say 30%.
30%. So I need
Mm-hmm.
you to understand when you put, and that's about right, about I say about 33%.
All right.
When you put a stamp on a park or the playground to be responsible for the other 70 to 67% of what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
that's not right. See, this is
No,
the
but
thing.
buddy, I
Go
don't mean to
ahead.
cut you off, but it's never a figure of right and wrong. Right and wrong is never, it's always a matter of perspective because you got to understand, just because 30% of the kids in the neighborhood do sports, that's on the park because the park only has sports programs. That means 70% of the children like some other stuff that we can build programs around. That's the first thing the Black Panthers did. They started feeding the children and initiating programs that was built by us because the government couldn't provide the programs we needed for our children. Only we could. So the kids like the game, we need gaming clubs. The kids like to whatever they like. That's why I asked the kids. I said, "What you like? We could put together a fun and do it." Because the Ready gonna be the first park to do a lot of stuff because we gonna be innovative and asking the kids. All right, I see your brother play football, but you don't. What you do? Oh, you like the band? Let's build a band. Anybody want to be a band instructor? Holler at me. I put together 10 kids. We can make us a band for kids who don't want to play football. It's just a
I ain't gonna
matter
lie,
of
dog. I swear I love your dream. I love your viewpoint. But factually, bro, factually, I got a son who's 16. And you know,
right,
I came on the show and I talked about this. Dude,
right,
I used to be my son's superhero. I
right,
was the one who he looked at as, buddy, you know, this is what we do, you know. Look, this is my daddy. He wrote a book report about me in the fucking 8th grade, right?
right.
But this the thing. When my son left Goretti and
Mm-hmm.
went to play at Warren Easton, I turned him over to the coaches. I need you to
Right.
understand this because you cannot manage your child and be at those practices just like you do when you at the park. So you have to have
Right.
trust, allow them to make mistakes and things like that. My son started hanging with some of the wrong people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was hanging with some of the people that played football but didn't have a full interest in football. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So this is my thing. He's over there with coaches that knew him, that coached him before. So I expected them to be that father figure, right? And
Mm-hmm.
be like, buddy, don't fucking hang with him. This is what you need to do. That's why I let him go to Eastern. You know, my
Right.
wife wanted him to go to Carl. It was
Take,
family at Eastern. It was family
tell me
at
this,
Carl
buddy.
too. Huh?
To answer this question for me, what
Yeah.
percentage of your son's life you think is about football?
It's a very listen. This is what I would say.
Oh, I'm just asking for the percentage. You think,
What you
from
mean?
your perspective,
Give me an example. What you talking about when you say percentage?
all right, out of everything he will probably face, right,
Mm-hmm.
throughout his life, or
Mm-hmm.
everything he has faced throughout his life from this point on back, how much do you think of that life is or should be football percentage? Because when I talk to a lot of football dads,
Yeah.
I understand I understand the father son football thing, but I'd be so
Mm-hmm.
scared to push something on my son
Mm-hmm.
because I'd be like, all right, I want you to do whatever you want to do. I just told Kodak my whole family want my son to go to St. Aug, right? And we know
Yeah.
how we look at St. Aug. It's like a revered school. He like,
Yeah.
man, I want to go to 35. I
Yeah.
want to go to, because he don't see the world the way I see the world. I see the world from the way I saw the world. He
Yeah.
see the world based off of how he's a child. He's a real visionary. This is gonna be your world in the next 30 years, not mine. I'm gonna be an old man. This is gonna be your world. So St. Aug might not be the school for everybody in 20 years or so. Like somebody might look at another school and say, I want to build my identity here. And I had to respect him for that, because if I send you to St. Aug and God forbid anything bad happened to you, I'm gonna feel bad because it was really me pushing you. So that's why I asked a lot of football dads what percentage of the child life you think is, based off of football, because a lot of our life
Hey,
is, football is just a small percentage of it.
I want to say one thing
Listen.
right fast.
Go ahead.
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
B. Go ahead. Who is Hambra? Who is that?
Huh?
Who is Hambra? Who is that?
I don't know.
Well, he said something real. He was like, a lot of y'all egos overshadow what's real. And so many, not so many words, that's the realest shit I seen on here tonight.
Yeah, it do.
Egos overshadowing what's real.
So Ben,
Don't let that go over your head.
don't let it go over here. But look, Ben, this is what I want you to understand, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like you asked about the percentage. Now I'm gonna give you
Look,
the
look,
answer.
look, look, I'm gonna tell you, buddy, before you say that. The only reason why I say that because I know your son had developed a love for cooking. So I was just wondering why Goretti ain't start an oyster club or something
Man, here
like
you
that.
go.
That nigga might, excuse my language,
Thank you.
but he might
Yeah.
be Emerald, and we trying to make him be Emmitt Smith. You dig?
But see, that's what you gotta realize. This is what you have to understand though, because now you contradicting yourself, right? I'm
How?
gonna tell you why. Because
How?
you said when the kids leave the playground, we gotta keep our hands on them, right?
Right.
Football and recreation, which is recreation, is the whole objective of giving kids no time for crime. The
Right.
kids that are involved in sports right now are not the ones that's really getting in trouble. It's the ones that got all this time that ain't doing shit. Now listen, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I know this. Because my kids who leave the park, age out, and go to high school and still play, they ain't getting in as much trouble. But the ones who stop playing are the ones that's breaking in cars, the ones that's robbing people, the ones who are getting killed. You know what I'm saying?
But buddy, you got to think about it. It was just skills. I'm sorry. Look, but why they stop? The reason why they stop playing is because they lose a love for the game, and they lose the love for
Somebody
a different.
allowed them to stop playing.
You think so?
Somebody allowed them to, somebody just let them stop playing and didn't question why they stopped playing.
Maybe.
Didn't know, oh, he want to cut that, he a barber, he want to be a barber. That's
Right.
what I think Benjamin's saying.
Yeah. And that's the thing. And that's cool. That's fine. But football teaches so much. But not only that, because I coach all sports, right? I coach football, basketball, baseball, track. I coach all that. Why? Because the
Right.
objective is to keep the kids involved year round. You
Right.
understand? That's what the whole objective is. And what do they learn through each one of these sports? They learn people skills, how to interact with each other, how to compete. You know what I'm saying?
But
How
see,
to deal with adversity, how to deal with defeat.
but look,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
look. One thing I think as coaches we have to understand is that sports is just one perspective of life. So just like you can teach all those things through football, you can teach all those things through cooking. You can teach all those things through
I
any.
disagree. Benjamin,
You
hold up.
can't,
I,
Benjamin,
Ben.
wait,
okay, hold
wait.
on.
Benjamin,
Look. Let me say
you
this.
was
Let me say
rolling.
this.
I
Hold on,
disagree
quote,
with that. Let me tell you
quote,
why.
quote. All right, go ahead, Cole, and I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong.
All right, let me tell you why I disagree with you, right?
Uh huh.
Because when you think about things like cooking, or you think things about anything you can do with your hands by yourself, that don't involve teamwork. Football is the biggest thing that caters to teamwork in this world. On anything you do is gonna be based on what others do around you too. So
Cool. I don't mean to cut you off, but people was cooking before they ever played football, cool. And I don't know if you ever worked in the kitchen, but you really need teamwork to feed people, bro. Like, and if you have a family, a big family, it take a lot of communication, a lot of you do this and you do
so
this.
all right,
Fuck I
let me ask
said,
you this question. You're right. Let me ask you this question. So if you got a head cook, right? You
uh
got
huh,
two head cooks, and
right.
one of them never played football, and one of them played football. Which one of your head cooks probably gonna be a better team player?
Whichever one been cooking the longest.
No, the
Oh,
football
Yes,
player.
yes.
He knows how to
Look,
work with
buddy,
others.
buddy, buddy. Let me tell you something, buddy. Real talk. I hardly ever touched the football field, bro. Like I was in the streets. I played football in the streets. I did street stuff. All I ever did was cook my whole life. I could outcook any football dude.
You ain't no
Hold on, but
team
this is what
player
you
like
said
that
though, Ben.
neither, though.
But
Huh?
Ben, look what you say. You
Huh?
played football in the streets. All
Right.
of us grew up in
No,
the
but I did
streets.
everything in the streets. Cook
That's
too.
that's why you have people skills. That's how
I
you
could.
Look, I gotta go, y'all. I'm sorry. I know it's getting good, but I gotta go because they calling me in this club right quick.
Ben,
I love
man, I'm gonna
y'all,
say, but you
bro. I love
spoke
y'all.
some facts, dog. You know, man, you have a lot of conversations about it. I just disagreed about putting that whole stamp on a park. The park objective is to try to save every kid that's in a park. You know what I'm saying? To make an impact on them from the 8 to 10 years while they're there. Once they leave, we're prayerful that we've instilled enough morals, enough values, enough respect for self, and enough respect for peers and adults that they can carry that with them when they go. And I'm, and the thing is, bro, like, I saw the video with Coach Carroll, and that's my dog, that's my bro. So much respect for my dude, and he one of the best coaches I done seen. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to this coaching shit, the mentorship comes before the X's and O's. Like I said, I think the winning is an additive. It comes next. When like Coach
I
Carroll,
agree.
like he said, he was displeased that we didn't allow him to come take over the 11 and 12. We got Coach Anthony there, right? When it comes down to it, dog, Coach Anthony had won a few championships with Coach Mull. He won a championship on his own as head coach at 7-8, right? But he haven't won no championships after that. But this the thing. Coach Anthony is always in the semifinals or always in the playoffs every year. But this the most important thing, and the parents have to make a decision. What's more important to you? Your child winning a damn championship, or your child going to a great school, getting great education for free, and then going to college and being a respectable young man that a coach is going to be able to vouch for and say, this is a coachable kid. This is a kid that has great morals, great values. He's going to be somebody. Because everybody can't play football. Everybody can't make it to the NFL. So all you can do is be that positive impact to impute your respect and the values you have on your players. Now, this is the thing. I never nothing against Coach Carroll, but at Goretti, in the neighborhood that we in, the playground we own, Coach Anthony is the best option dealing with those 11 and 12-year-olds because a lot of them don't make it to 13 and 14. A lot of them don't play. They go to high school. Nord right now telling us if you in the ninth grade and you playing football, you can't play Nord. Nord need to scratch 13, 14, and just simply do either 12 and 13 or just go ahead and say, you know what? We just gonna play ninth grade ball. Let them play high school. Don't play no games. If the child in the ninth grade, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. If they're playing ninth grade ball, don't do that. Don't play with our emotions right now. We don't have enough kids to play 13, 14 because the kids playing for their schools.
Let me ask this question. Now, this might sound left field, but this is a good question, I think, right?
Hold on, who that? Ocean Drive Slim? No, Carl ain't just a coach. You know what I'm saying? Carl is a real good coach. Carl made an impact on his young people. You know what I'm saying? He made an impact on the people we had. Coach Andy been coaching 11 and 12 for, let me say, maybe about 6 years now. Coach Andy been in the semifinals. He was in there with my son, with Buddy and Legina. He was in the semifinals with Jakar and them. We lost on an inch yard line against Bottinger. So to say that those teams are irrelevant, never. All our teams always make the playoffs, and they always deep in the playoffs. But them teams, even before that, Donovan Kaufman, number 5, just on transfer from Vanderbilt. You know what I'm saying? His team, they made it to the semifinals. They lost to Bottinger, lost to Luke and Fatnam. You know what I'm saying? Our teams go deep in the playoffs. Coach Carroll is a great coach, but why would I take Anthony? Why would we take Anthony off? And this is what I always say. Carroll had Chubby, Jaden, and all them, right? Made it to the semifinals. Got knocked out, right? Carroll had Lennox them the year before that, right? Made it to the semifinals, got knocked out. School made it to the playoffs. He got knocked out in the first round against Joe Brown. So what's the difference? I mean, Carroll didn't win a championship with those boys. So he gonna win a championship now with 11 and 12? You know?
Championship got to stop being a measurement at some point.
It can't be the measurement, and that's what we were trying to make. Man, I got so much love for Coach Carroll. He a beast, and even I hope he's watching because I know he said that we didn't call him back. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there go man, Carroll right there. Carroll, listen, dog, listen. The thing was, we was expecting you to come back. You know what I'm saying? But the perception that you left was when you left 11-12, you didn't get 11-12 like you wasn't coming back. So, you know, I mean, I know y'all was doing y'all thing with the Dolphins. You know, we love to have you back. You know what I'm saying? Still. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that at 11 and 12, the best option was Anthony on making impact. Let's look at it right now. Coach Anthony done coach all these 5-star players that's in high school, right? Tajee Hill, Ryan Robinson, Michael Richard Jr., Kerry Grant. You know what I'm saying? He coached Chaos Bush on 7 and 8. He coaching all these damn 3, 4, 5-star athletes that's getting all these big scholarships. You know what I'm saying? How we gonna discredit this man? Because he ain't winning a championship? Come on, man. Come on.
Let me say this, though. I don't even take none of it as nobody discrediting nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. That shit crazy to me, though. Carroll had Joe Brown. We had Goretti.
Man, look, shit on
rival.
that. Carroll need to come. He should have been with his family at the G because he know we family. We all, you know, we gonna have issues. That's what it is. Everybody ain't gonna agree with how things go. Trust me, I'm tired of being on 5 and 6. But I understand that the novice is what makes Goretti a strong program. You know what I'm saying? I never talk shit about Carroll and say he a trash coach. He ain't, man. Carroll is a great coach, and them kids love him. Chubby, Jaden, all of them love him. You know what I'm saying? But the biggest thing is, like I say, we had our coach, and that's just what it was. You know, that's just like me. I don't win no championship. I ain't won a championship since 2015. I done been in the semifinals damn near every year. So what happened? So you gonna move me out the way and put another coach there because I ain't win a championship? That's what my kids learning. You know what I'm saying? My kids learning. My kids know gaps. They know holes. They know plays. They know all that. But it never be normal. How you think we won a championship? Who this is? Who real deal? It's damn 1986. Trust me, we trade blows, boy. Don't play with me. Norma beat me, I beat Norma. Bottinger beat me, we beat Bottinger. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Same thing with Willie Hall. Come on, man. Put respect on that.
Say, it's late, though. I got to get out of here. We went over. Black, you got some last words?
Man, like I said, I like this. I like the talk. Joe Brown. We'll see this year 11 and 12, 5 and 6. You know, any other park out there. We'll see what it's gonna be like come August. Jamboree time. We'll see. Line it up.
Man, the
You
G ain't
know.
got nothing at 5 and 6, man. I ain't look. Hey, don't look at us. Don't even put us in the top 5. If we win a game, I'd be surprised, you hear me?
Speaking of top 5, we about to get ready to start doing all that kind of stuff. You got some last words though before we get out of here, buddy?
Man, you know, the biggest thing is, bro, you know, like I text you the other day out the blue. You know what I'm saying? And
talk about that text you sent me, bro, because I had called a couple people, but I never went public with it. Elaborate.
Man, you know the thing is, bro, you do a lot, bro. And I think it's time to really expand, you know, everything that you're doing, you and Black, because it's real interesting. And I think that we got to start supporting each other and really get around each other. You know what I'm saying? So top 5, that's fine. But I'm looking at people, man. I'm looking at other states. I was looking at, I forgot what state that was I sent to you, but they had the top 10 for 5 and 6. Well, 6U, top 10 for just for their state. You know what I'm saying? So I said, man, look, if we gonna get you to be the real ESPN of this youth sports stuff, bro, we gotta start expanding in the state, man. So we gotta look at how can we get with this dude and say, you know what, let's expand him throughout Louisiana. We need to start getting footage. I'm talking about, you know, if we need to do financially, I told whatever we need. I also told him, man, look, in order to make that vision, your vision come to life, you need to develop a board. Look at some people that he trusts. Let's put them all together at a round table and start discussing this, bro. Because I got so much respect for you, bro. And I know that y'all doing a lot of hard work, man. But, you know, like, in order for you to grow, you got to step outside of New Orleans. And I'm even looking at, even with the top 5, dog, you know, y'all start editing videos. Have them playgrounds that they feel like they're the top 5, start sending videos of their program when they're running. You know what I'm saying? Right. So when you're looking at top 5, you got videos showing number 1 team. You got them showing running plays and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Number 2. And do a top 10, bro. Let's really blow this shit out the park. And then we can say, you know what, bro? At the end of the day, when you have a real network, I'm talking about something huge, we can say, man, we did that as a community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it is, though, buddy. And this just came to my mind as you was talking, right? Whenever y'all finish finalizing or putting the Goretti Jamboree together, we might try to reach out some of them teams, other rec teams around the state to start getting a look at them now and start bringing that on board now to start letting them know who we are. You know what I mean?
Man, listen, shout out to whoever created the Louisiana youth football group. That's what I'm going to tell you. I met a lot of dudes through there. You know what I'm saying? That's our plug. Everybody being a NOLA youth football group, we need to get in that Louisiana youth football group, start talking, bro, and get them people. Let's start finding out what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? And we need to get on the same page because you looking at, and I'm looking at every year, I'm looking at these damn Georgia boys talking a whole bunch of stuff. Florida talking a whole bunch of stuff. Texas talking a whole bunch of stuff. But they, even though we done won championship and we going bust ass, they ain't giving us no props. Because we got to get the state together, dog. We know New Orleans balling. But Louisiana is bigger than damn New Orleans.
We still got to do what you said and get that collection of several like-minded people that can work with each other. That's the most important thing.
Yep.
Working well with others. If we get our group together and just collectively bring it together to spread it out, we could be great. I promise.
I agree with that, Mr. Bailey. I agree with that. Oh, my last thing, dog, just about, you know, like if they got parents on here, man, listen. Well, coaches, really, this for the coaches, bro. Coaches, man, listen. It's bigger than just teaching football, dog. Football is leverage. Football is leverage to be able to make your bigger impact on these kids, man. You know what I'm saying? Kids love football because they get to throw a football, they get to run around, they get to be around other kids. But you got to use that as leverage to make sure that they're learning how to read like Coach Shrimp. You know what I'm saying? That they're learning how to read, get their education, and that they have respect for themselves, their parents. You know, my parents bring kids to me. They used to bring them to Black last year. Whenever a kid did something wrong, and we handed out punishment. If a coach just worried about winning, bro, smoking weed around the kids, coming to work, coming to practice loaded, you know, coming to practice drunk. You know what I'm saying? Drinking while you at the park, man, you ain't no coach. because we gotta be example. And guess what? When I get off, dog, me, school, Carl, all us used to sit around the park and we'll drink and we'll stay there to the park supervisor clock out. You hear? But I'm telling you that, man, it's a time for that. But when you get with them, bro, you know what I'm saying? Give them a sober mind, man. Be an impact. You know, these kids messed up because the coaches messed up. We are the biggest leaders in their life, bro. We got to get it together, man.
That's fire, buddy. You right on that one, dog. But,
Thanks.
hey, bro, from the Hellcats, Monday. I'm going to give you the time slot Monday. You got to get out here right now. We're going to bring you on Monday, see what you're talking about. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate everybody out there.
And Carl, man, hit me up, Carl, man.
We are in the building, and y'all already know what to do.
Holla
You
back.
already know. Holla back. Scary hours, you heard me?
Yeah.
Later.
All right, bud.